Welcome back, everyone.
We are back.
All right.
I didn't know if it was okay to say hello or not.
Yeah, I'm saying
No,
hi.
it's never okay.
Never okay.
Never okay.
Who's talking?
Never, ever, ever.
Stop.
German's got us turned down way down, so he doesn't even know if we're talking right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's really hard to hear you guys.
German has now made his own rule that if we make any references to Kung Pao, he will lower our volume by 2 dBs every single time. So we've already made a bunch, and I don't know if he can hear us at all, actually. So
Very little. But eventually, you get to the point where we won't be making references anyway, so it's fine.
yeah.
Brother, can you teach me how? Because, yeah,
I'm in the room. You can't turn me down.
sad.
But yeah, welcome back to PB&A. We're continuing on with our Claymore watch through. I am Noise, and I'm accompanied by my wife, Jessi,
Hello.
my brother-in-law, Jermaine,
Hey, guys.
and some other dude named Kriss.
Howdy. I just kind of stuck along. Tagged
Yeah.
along.
Stuck along. Words, man. We're really messing them up lately on on these podcasts. We're
Indeed. And stuff.
and stuff. But yeah. How you guys been?
Good.
Likewise, been good.
Pretend like we didn't talk today, guys.
I know, right? Been interesting
Wow.
week and a half.
Zelda kicked my
And,
You know,
ass.
with work and Zelda, a bunch of cool stuff that
Yeah.
you guys don't know about and first time hearing about.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, did you guys hear the news?
Is it news that we talked
Metal Gear
about earlier?
Collection, fucking Volume 2.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh man.
I know it's hard to remember. You said what we've never actually really emphasized is like pretend like we didn't talk a couple hours ago,
Yeah, I know, right? How do
or yesterday, shit like that,
How do those guys do it? Who did you say that they would record, like they would like bank a bunch of episodes and in between
continue.
episodes?
Yeah,
was it
continue.
no? But they would also like change their shirts in between
Yeah, they
episodes.
straight up change their shirts. Yeah, they straight up just they put on new sweaters, hats, whatever.
Right, because they're also doing video podcasts, so they're like, oh my god, we have to like change so we don't look like we've been fucking
Sitting
wearing the
here
same thing for a
yeah.
month.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they still do it, but yeah, like one time they left it in there, and that's when I found. I'm like, motherfuckers! I'm like that you guys got together every Wednesday, and you guys fucking just record like 10 episodes back to back to back.
Yeah, man, they got shit to do. I mean, that's kind of what we're doing. We're not exactly banking episodes, but we are doing
Yeah.
multiple podcasts
Yeah.
in 2 days. Like in 1 week, we're doing 4 podcasts in 2 days, and this week we're only doing. Wait, no, last week we did 3. See, I can't even fucking keep track.
Is it not 3 this week, too?
No, it's 4 this week because we did 2. We did
Yesterday?
we did Hard Gamers and Pixel Benders podcast yesterday, and then today we did the Zelda podcast and this one now, our anime podcast. But yeah, PB&A, an anime podcast. Like I said, we are now on episodes 9 through 14, I believe, of Claymore. 2007 joined. What do you guys think? Who wants to speak up first about? Because last we left off, we got a flashback of Claire's origins, and somebody named Teresa who like took her in the same way Claire took in Rocky.
Pretty much, yeah.
So you admitted it was a flashback, which it was.
It's an obvious flashback. Yes.
Well, yeah, going into it now, yeah.
Yes, especially with this first episode. Yeah, it's like, oh, clearly this was a flashback.
Exactly, yeah.
But also we got the origin story of a villain, right?
Yeah.
The number 2, the clumsy number
what's her
2 that
name?
got
Priscilla?
Priscilla that awakened.
What?
What do you mean what?
What the fuck did I watch? An origin story for Priscilla?
No.
Last part? Yes.
14?
No. Last episode that we just recorded.
The first week episode series?
I'm doing a recap of what we saw before.
There was an origin story for Priscilla. All right, I must have missed it.
Well,
Episodes 1 through 8?
Yeah.
Not origin story as in like how she became the bad guy.
Yeah.
Not as in
The
how she
horned
became
awakened being, literally the last episode before Teresa got her head chopped off by her.
Yeah. So origin story for Priscilla. So I know what you're saying now, but it didn't make sense.
Okay. Yes.
Because she
Yes,
was introduced literally in the same episode she became a beast. So we didn't get an origin story.
Well, we
if
didn't know
you-
who she was, and that. Well, okay.
We
Whatever.
never even knew about her until episode 8.
We didn't know about Teresa either.
True. So yeah, true. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. We're talking the same. We're saying the
My
same
left
things,
is your
talking
right.
different
Yes.
languages. Yes.
My
gotcha.
left
Yeah.
is your right.
We've just described character origins.
So basically, yes. Basically, we got I mean, it's when you think about it, it's kind of like the same thing with like the Joker and Batman '89. We didn't know who the fuck Jack Napier was, but we saw the origin story of the Joker, right?
Sure.
So that's
Mhm.
kind of what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's what happened last week on episodes 1 through 8. This week we got I guess the first episode was also kind of like still continuing that flashback where she's walking back into town with Teresa's head.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, so yeah, take it away, guys. What do you guys think about all that shiz?
That was sad.
Well, I was a little upset that my prediction didn't come true, but I'm not too surprised either.
What was it?
Remind us again, what was your prediction?
Yeah.
Well, I thought that she was going to put the head of Teresa back to
Oh,
the
on her
body,
body.
and that she was going to
Oh,
be
yeah,
able
yeah.
to use her abilities or whatever
Mm-hmm.
to.
Chris, I'm pretty sure I said that. Stop taking it away.
You're right.
Yeah.
Jessi said that.
I honestly don't remember what I said.
It's fine. Jessi, you can just take credit. It's fine. Just gaslight me. It's okay. No. Yeah. So I was a little disappointed, but at the same time, it makes sense. Like she grabbed the head and she was like holding it dear, and she went up to her what's he called, a handler or something?
I would call him handler, sure. I think that's
Yeah.
the best way to describe
And
them.
she's like, make it a part of me or make her a part of me or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Which is how Claire became a
Claymore.
Claymore. Which I'm wondering if that's because their normal thing is they take the blood or whatever of a those demon things,
Yo-
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just like any Yoma.
So
Yeah,
I'm wondering if
that's what I
that's
thought,
why she's so weak compared to the other Claymores, is
I-
because it was already like half blood,
Reduced.
if you will.
Yeah. I would argue yes, because I'm gonna spoil a little bit for going, in these next episodes. There's a character who I was convinced it was gonna be Teresa, was all like, oh, like no warrior out there can match Priscilla, and then it's like if how just like they're half of of her strength or some bullshit like that, and it's just and if you have Teresa's blood in you, then you're only 1/4 her strength. So yeah, I would argue that because it's diluted blood, diluted yokai blood, it's weaker. Is what it makes it sound, right?
Yoma,
Compared
that's
to
what. Yeah, Yoma.
Yoma,
Thank
yeah.
you.
There was they started calling him yokai at one point, didn't they? I swear to God,
I
they were
think-
calling him
their abilities when they reach into it is called
Uh-huh.
Yoki.
Yoki. Okay,
Yeah,
Yoki,
but they're
yeah,
called Yomas. Yeah.
dude. There's some terminology being thrown around that it's very like they're like, I can't reach my limit. You've reached your limit. Like I mustn't push
Yeah.
my limit. Push your limit. What the fuck? Like what do you say?
That was kind of confusing at the end, like spoilers at the end for what is it? Oh, shit, what was her
14?
name?
Oh,
Yeah, episode 14, the quick sword chick. What is it? Elena.
Elise or
Elena,
something like that.
Elena, yeah, she's like, don't go past your limit, but it's like you've already awakened, so
I know. Yeah, you don't go past your limit. Oh, you've already awakened your limit. Oh, but you don't. But like if you don't push your,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's very like what the fuck. Like I kind of get it. I
that
don't
was
think
unclear at
it's
the end. Yeah,
yeah. I don't think it's necessarily like super like important necessarily because it's supposed to be like I'm pushing all my yokai focus on my left arm, and it's like okay, and then so it's like so you can do that again. Like it's kind of like Star Wars midichlorian kind of shit. It's like what can you do? What can't you do? It just depends on the episode kind of shit.
compared to Dragon Ball, is it any different? I'm honestly asking because I don't know.
No. Yeah, you're honest asking. The honest asking is there is some flubbering about like what he can do and can't do, but overall it's I think pretty what's the word stable or what Chris follows
Consistent. Yeah.
consistent. Yeah, that's the word.
Okay.
With the
I feel
exception
like all
of
animes are like that, right? Like it's always like there's
with few exceptions. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like like you can't do this, and then all of a sudden next episode like oh my god they did it, and they're reaching like new horizons and stuff with the further they go in. So
Yeah.
Yeah, like so we thought we could log into about the spiral energy, and it's like, oh, but go beyond the spiral energy, kind of, like you're like, wait a minute, what's going on here, right?
Right.
But yeah, like Dragon Ball, I think overall, like it has like, a very grounded rules, especially Dragon Ball is fucking, if you want to consider Dragon Ball including into Z, you're talking about like 300 plus episodes versus these ones that are only 20, 30 episodes, right? So like the chance to build up lore, they're just kind of like, I feel like not winging it, but they're like, oh yeah, let's make the story needs to progress. So like, yeah, by the way, she focused her energy on one arm kind of shit, right? Versus like Dragon Ball or a longer anime would have had a lot more time to play with that, recall like, oh, I remember in the early episodes, this technique, it's back now, but now I've made it stronger or whatever,
And probably more time to explain it too.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
And this one, it's just like, well, they can just do this. And it's just like,
yeah.
Why? And it's like, we don't have time to explain it. Sorry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's fine. And that's fine. But and you're 100% right. Yeah. It's a very like, here's this power, here's what it does, and here's me using it to kill this person. Versus another longer anime would have spent like fucking 2 or 3 episodes. Like, I've been training it for multiple years and blah, blah, blah. Here's the history on that. Here's a flashback of me learning it, and then
here's me standing on a
it.
bamboo shoot and jumping to another bamboo shoot over some water that's really boiling and crazy. And
but
that never happens in animes, by the way.
But anyway, yeah. So I do want to say it's diluted. That's that Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. That's what I was thinking of. But yeah,
Ranma
so as
does
Chris,
it too. Fucking Kung Fu Panda does it.
Yeah. But as Chris pointed out, at least from the context we're getting, it does seem like Claire is somehow weaker, and I would blame it on Teresa's blood being in her. But that was interesting that her blood was in there. So continue, Noise. What was your where were you going with this point here?
Well, no, I was just I just wanted to see what you guys
recapping that episode. Yeah, the head
talking. What you guys thought of everything, because I mean I know what happened, but you guys, I want you guys' theories and let me know what you think. Because I mean the first episode, I can't even actually remember.
What's the
is this the one where they go after the
male awaken? Mm-hmm.
Right. So so this is a three-parter basically. These 3 episodes are connected, and Claire and 3 others, like the number 6, the number 22, and the number 15. All 4 of them are assigned to go take on what they call a voracious eater. And then here they explain that a voracious eater is actually just a code name for an awakened being, right? And so those are like the rare ones that they go hunt because they've passed their limit and they kind of need like the best of the best to go out there and take out these awakened beings. And so they just call them voracious eaters so that people don't find out like, oh, fuck, it's
Claymores.
Yeah, they're Claymores.
No. So I think it's finally clicking. Because they were all shocked. So they were supposed to be hunting a voracious eater, which was a stronger.
Right, but what they were shocked about was that it was male.
Yeah, that's.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I guess I kind of thought it was because they weren't supposed to be hunting.
Yeah, but Claire was.
I mean, he was male as well, but they weren't supposed to be hunting one of those.
Yeah, no, they were. They thought it was a female. No. It was the shock.
Claire was surprised also that like,
or is that the other one that they were gonna go? Never mind.
No, but I mean, you are right that Claire was surprised that voracious eaters were awakened beings, but also that's kind of like what she's looking for, right? She does have like this
motive.
Yeah, she's got a motive. She's looking for Priscilla basically, and the handler kind of calls her out on that. But yeah, it's like they're hunting this male awakened being. They'll kind of find out that they have something in common, that they're all kind of like outsiders and kind of rebels and troublemakers.
And they've supposedly awakened and were able to revert back, which is something that hasn't been done before, according to what they understood.
Right. They're not obviously awakened like other ones that like completely shapeshifted.
Yeah, that just can't revert back to human form, if you will, is what I understood. We also learned, we also learned here that I did kind of I can't say predict, but I was curious. I questioned if it was only females, if there was ever males. And yes, we learned here that originally there was males and female Claymores, but the males always fucking what would you say? Emerged?
They always
awakened. They always awakened.
Yeah.
They did. Yeah.
It's interesting. Did you catch the reason why too?
Because he said, like Noise just said it, they came too quick.
Yeah, it's like Jessie's looking at me like Jesus Christ, but like that's true, like because they describe awakening as close to like sexual climax, basically.
Sexual awakening, or sexual sensation, or
satisfaction. Satisfaction. That's what he said.
Yeah, they can't eat, and they can't like resist it because they're just like, this feels too good. Like I'm coming.
And so the
and that's minus 2 dBs.
And so I don't mind it. It's just you guys won't stop. That's the problem. But yeah, so the organization, which we still don't know a name for them, we'll just call them the organization. They stopped making males after that. They were like, fuck it, right? They're like, no more males because they're just
Yeah, they
they're
can't
just,
control them.
you can't control them. Yeah, you can't control them. So I'm questioning now, is there other males out there potentially? I'm actually questioning if potentially so I'm curious if every what do you call it, Claymore has a handler, or if it's only like one handler for every like 5 or some shit like that, right? Because we've seen a lot of them have handlers, but not every single one. We haven't seen a handler for every single one. So they're obviously getting orders from somewhere, right? So it's like, one for each one, or one that handles multiple of them. But my thought process is potentially, I'm kind of curious. I've noticed every handler so far is male, or male voiced anyways. I'm like,
Right.
are handlers potentially male Claymores, right? That's
Mhm.
kind of a theory I'm going with, and I'm gonna throw this one out there, super long shot. I'm questioning if potentially Rafiki will become maybe another male Claymore, or a new Claymore. Maybe he will drink Claire's blood, and at
For those
towards the end
listening,
of
he means Rocky.
Rocky, yeah, Rafiki, Rocky Marciano. I
Rocky
think he,
Marciano. I haven't heard that name in ages. Jesus.
I predict, just based on what's being shown to me, that Rocky will potentially drink Claire's
Claymore.
Claire's blood, or somebody's blood, and
Okay.
become potentially a male. And
Okay.
maybe we'll find out that classic, like, yes, you're weaker because you're diluting it, but the human side is also kind of like, the
Stronger.
powerful side. Yeah, kind of concept where it's like, oh, because you only have 1/8 demon blood now, you can climax all you want and never have to worry about it.
With prepubescent, maybe he can't climax yet.
No, he's definitely not 15. This fucker's like 15, dude. Yeah, he's definitely.
You think he's 15? I don't know. I don't know, because we've already decided, German, that they show a lot in anime, and then we find out like, oh, they're 12 years old, or they're 14 years
Yeah.
old, and
Yeah.
like they look like they're 20. So
Mm-hmm.
if he
Yeah,
looks like
Yoko
he's
was
15,
how old
she was
when it started?
13.
13 or 14. Yeah, I think she was 14, because 7 years later she was 21. But like, I don't know, 13, 14. It's not much difference. But yeah. So if he looks like he's 15, I'm guessing he's like 12 or 10.
How much time has gone by since this started? Again, even if I would argue it's been close to a year.
You think so?
Maybe. I think it's close to a year.
I think he's like 15, dude. I don't think he's like
I put him at 13.
prepubescent.
I put him at 13, which is just right there. So, the point being is that, again, we're getting off track. He's gonna drink fucking blood, and he's gonna become a male awaken.
I mean, he's already stuffed his head in her
We're
boobs,
like,
and didn't
I
do
know,
anything,
right?
so.
I know, right? And she kissed him.
But
She
she's
straight
like, hold on
French
tighter.
kissed
Hold on
him.
tighter.
It wasn't even like
hold on tight.
a
else?
kiss on the
How do you hold
forehead.
I thought he was gonna jump on her back, but
I did too.
I thought that too.
I did too. Now, and that's why I also would put it on there that he is pubescent. So if you're
Prepubescent.
what's after? Just pubescent?
Post-pubescent.
Post-pubescent?
well, pubescent would be good, I guess, during,
Mm-hmm.
and
There's
then
post.
post-pubescent. Yeah.
He's adult. He's, I guess, according
If
to
he's
science,
13, he's pubescent. You're going through that still.
enough. But yeah, going through it is the same as
Going through
fucking-
puberty, pubescent, I guess. Yeah.
nonetheless.
Then you're adolescent after that, right?
Yeah.
After that, okay, whatever. The point being is,
Mhm.
he blushed when she was like, "You want me to pretend to be a prostitute?" And it wasn't like a little kid blush. It was, it was more like he knows what a prostitute is. Therefore, like,
He was like, like remembering all those squirrels that he has under his bed.
Squirrels. Where did that come?
Magazines, really?
Yeah, squirrels. They don't have magazines.
Squirrels. All right. But nonetheless, okay. So we get, so they fight that male awakened.
Blaze squirrels. Is that what they'd be called?
Yeah.
Pen scroll.
Ankle scrolls.
Ankle? Is there a
But yeah,
magazine?
because
All right, I think
everyone back
that's
then
it for
wore
today's
long dresses.
podcast
Yeah, because of
session, you
ankles.
guys.
Yeah. Oh my
You know,
gosh,
we'll
she's
make-
showing her ankles.
Yeah.
Good night.
But yeah, while they're figuring out that they have pretty much become awakened, I forget number 15's name, but she's like pretty much dying, right? Because
she's got
they defeated the thing, right? They defeated the fucking awakened being, which took a bit. I guess we discovered that Claire has the ability to see people's auras, like their moves before they happen, which I think was a Teresa ability, right?
Possibly. I don't remember.
I feel like that's what they discussed.
I think so. Yeah.
That Teresa, without using her Yoki, can detect people's moves, and that's why. Yeah,
that's why she was so tough. Yeah,
and that's why Priscilla was like the perfect match for her because she couldn't detect Priscilla.
Oh right, yeah, you're right.
Right, that was the thing. So yeah, so it looks like she inherited an ability from Teresa. They don't specifically state that, but I was like, that's a Teresa move. And then what the other what's her face, the number 6, I forget her name.
The names are all. I like all the names. It's just there's
Miria, I think was her name.
Something like that.
Yeah.
There was Miria, Helen, and Deneve.
Yeah.
Deneve was the injured one.
Ophelia is the one that they fought at the end.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ophelia is the new. She was the number 4, I believe. No,
I think so.
Yeah, number 4.
Yeah, number 4. Yeah,
number 4.
Yeah, and Helen. Maybe Helen's the one with the number 6. Either way, while they're figuring all this out, fucking Deneva decides to like go past her limit to like test. Like, well, let's see if it's true.
And she tells them like, kill me. Back. Yeah, she says, if I don't, kill me. You know.
Yeah.
She's like, let's put this test because they say it's like we're all troublemakers, and she's like, we've all pushed past our limit. And
right, that they send us out here to our deaths.
Lied to, yeah. But which, by the way, actually, it really felt like almost there was a treaty or stuff of some kind with that male yokai or awakened, because that one innkeeper that Rocky was left with, he said, he says at first like, oh, some girls went up there and they never came back. Oh, I'm sure your friend's fine. But then later on, he says, kid, no Claymore that's gone to that mountain has ever come back. And I was kind of like,
yeah,
I was like, yo, man, so that means other Claymores have gone up there. And that's why I was like, dude, I think the organization had a deal with that guy. They're like, hey, man, we won't kill you.
Well, that awakened guy even says it, that he what was the wording that he used? Like something about being delivered to him.
Oh, does he? Okay. So that's definitely a deal. That's definitely, And they were keeping him alive for that purpose. Yeah.
And while all this shit is happening, maybe like a mile away or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Fucking this other handler with a different Claymore who can sense people from fucking days away,
like the furthest sensor
are observing, so right? They're observing, and this handler, he's like surprised that they survive and shit, right? And she's like, "Isn't that what you wanted?" And it's like he's like, "Oh well, yeah, sure, of course." You know, they're like my children, blah blah blah. You know, but yeah, I'm interested in that other Claymore, whatever her name was. I forget.
I don't think they mentioned her name yet, as far as I know.
Galatea, maybe something like that.
Maybe I don't know. I didn't catch it because if it was,
I don't remember if they said her rank either.
No, they
definitely did not. Definitely not the rank.
Okay. Oh, but here, by the way, because German told me this off pod, I did mistakenly spoil what rank Claire was. When these 4 meet up and say their ranks, that's when you first find out Claire's rank 47. Bottom of the barrel in that continent.
Rocky's like, oh, I wonder what rank she is, and then she's like, I'm 47. And the girl starts laughing. Oh, you're the weakest.
Yeah.
Dude,
that was funny that Rocky was like, he was almost like he was like disappointed, but at the same time, it's like, but you've seen what she can do.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit what the number means?
Yeah.
You know, it's the same thing that you would say about Priscilla. If you met her in a bar, you'd be like, she can't even hold the fucking sword. But when you see her in action, you're like, holy shit, you know?
Sure. Well, I think Rocky was not so much disappointed. Like he was like maybe just shocked, like, damn, she's the weakest one. And then you're right. Then he was like, well, who gives a fuck what rank she is? I know who she is, you know? She saved
because it could be like for us at work, German, right? Where we have our rank at the end of the month or whatever. Someone's always going to be last. Even if all of us are like the best techs in our area, someone's always going to be last.
Sure.
Right. So it doesn't mean shit. It's just like, that's just the number you got, dude. Like you just happen to be at the bottom, but it doesn't mean that you're shit.
Well, I mean, remember I brought up that scenario a long time ago when I said, you know, I was bringing up metrics and I said, if you, let's oversimplify it. And it said, oh, if you had to get 100 points as your base, right, to be ranked or some bullshit, and everybody did 100 points, but one person did 99, everyone would get a tier fucking 1, or what's the best 5? Everyone would get a tier 5, but that one guy would get a tier 1. And they're like, yeah. I'm like, well, that's fucking stupid because he did 1. It's like, that's how the ranking works, you know? Doesn't mean he's worse, like you said, right?
Mhm.
But where's they gonna go with this? Oh, so I was gonna say something real quick. I love the idea of their emblems and their etchings. I
Yeah.
just wish we could see them more often. like because they were like, this is my emblem, and it's like I'll see it like once or twice. I'm like, dude, can I see it more like in the intro or fucking I don't know, like throughout I don't know. I wish we'd see them more often because like we don't see them as much as they kind of put emphasis that everyone has a unique emblem, right? And
Yeah.
'cause I want to see what they look like, and it's just like, okay, like I saw it
Do
for
you
like a
guys have
second,
like
I
a
already
favorite
forgot.
emblem? Like, do you see one and you go like, that one looks cool, even though
They
they're like
all look
simple.
cool, but I can't see them. That yeah, I'm not gonna look at them until I'm done with this anime, but I want to see a chart of all the emblems because I'm like I like it. I like that.
I'm thinking the same thing. Yeah, I'd like to compare each
Yeah,
one, compare
yeah.
and contrast. You know, do a pros
Yeah,
and cons
yeah.
list.
Like yeah, I think they're
Let's
cool.
do a tier list
Rate
of
them individually.
emblems
Yeah. Tier list of emblems. Yeah.
Yeah, and
instead of the actual claymores themselves, just the design of the emblems.
Yeah.
yeah, but no, I like them a lot. I just wish they were more than just like on the top of their fucking neckline or whatever. It's like, damn, can I
Well, it's
put
on
it
their
their
claymore
cape?
also.
Well, like, yeah, again, another one that you see all the time, right? Like, it should
That's
be on
the
their
name of the
capes.
show.
Dude.
Yeah.
Should be on the fucking capes or something. A big old fat one. Or they should carry flags, like
Yeah, you do see like their backs a lot. They're walking
Like
away
the
all the
guys
time.
from Monty
A
Python, the Holy
squire?
Grail.
Yes,
They all need a squire to carry their flag.
yeah, dude. Yeah. Here comes fucking that one Claymore. Yeah. But
Bang,
but yeah,
us
so
together.
yeah. Yeah, dude. Then you know who's coming. But yeah, nonetheless, that's what happens in
Are
that
those
episode.
coconuts?
Where'd you find them? I found them here in London.
Oh, they're tropical.
Enough. Enough.
It's not Kung Pao.
Yeah, it's a different reference. Which means you have to turn us up to DB.
Yes, that's it. Now you got to go up.
No,
So yeah,
that
so
movie's worse than anything else.
what?
Monty Python is not that good. A.
Whoa,
whoa.
Brother.
Whoa.
See what you
Because
did?
Fighting words.
Absolutely, because you only know Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Name any other Monty Python shit.
The Flying Circus. What was that other show?
Okay, cool. Name them. Good for you. Bravo. But I mean,
Have I ever seen this?
have you ever quoted them? Have you ever fucking? You only quote and the Holy Grail because that's the only one that's really good.
No, they're all good. It's just Monty Python, the Holy Grail is more well known.
I guess. Okay. All right. Fine. I guess. I mean, I'll give you that one because I've never seen anything other than just the Holy
Yeah.
Grail.
I don't think
I was
Germans realize what he's done.
I don't think he has.
I will not watch it. So
What?
Well, it's on the list, dude.
I will be on that episode, but I won't watch it. So
Just have AI write up some
sure. Yeah, I'll read
some nonsense for you to say.
But yeah, after these claymores defeat this awakened being, they make a pact because they all kind of now are in agreement to, like, I guess not necessarily go against the organization, but they want to like investigate further.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure, they want to investigate them. They want to kind of stay undercover and find out what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah. That's basically what they do. So yeah, so they're like, everyone be on your best behavior. You know, don't like most bank robbers, don't go spending frugally, right? And give away that you're fucking that you just robbed the bank, you idiot, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what's funny is like them changing their attitudes kind of like gives them away.
Sure.
Right? It's like, hey, because even the handler realizes, he's like, hey, you're behaving, you know, a lot better than usual. Something changed, and she was like, oh, well, that last battle like humbled my ass, basically.
Yeah. Because that's kind of what he sent her out there to, quote unquote, the first originally. Why he was like, oh well, because he's like, I know you want to kill Priscilla, but you know, you got to understand she's leagues above anything you've ever fought. And he was like, you know, he's like, well, he was like, I will he goes, I know that you're gonna meet up with these other four and take down another awakened, much weaker one, just so you can see what you're up against. And so that's why she used that as like, oh, I was humbled. You're right, you know.
Right, because I guess two of them had zero experience taking down awakened beings, and the other two like did.
Yeah, there was one that had done 3, and then the one lady that was ranked 6 had done like 15 or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Some kind of high, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then Claire gets let's see. Claire, I'm trying to think. Is this where Claire dismisses Rocky before her next, like she gets a mission and she's like, you have to stay this time. Like you can't come along.
No, that was that one for the male.
I think that was it for the male one? Because I thought it was for the Ophelia.
I remember now.
Yeah.
So she's assigned another awakened being mission, and also Helena, whatever. When she she talks about the top 5, she says avoid number 4 at all costs. Ophelia. And do you guys remember why?
Yeah, because she's
Because-
fucking. Go ahead, Jessi.
No, you go ahead.
No, because you talk so much, Jessica. Please.
I do. Just let me be quiet for once. I don't remember the exact words, but it was something around the lines like she doesn't give a damn and she'll kill you, and
Like
pretty
she
much
takes pleasure
she's
in it, right?
yes,
Yeah.
she
Yeah, she's
she
psychotic.
enjoys it. She's not much of the rule follower, but she follows
Yeah.
to an extent type of thing, which obviously she didn't.
Well, yeah,
She was
that's
trying
what
to-
was interesting because that's the episode we're gonna be jumping into now. Was Ophelia? She starts fucking attacking Rocky, right? Because she says like that Claire smelled like, oh, you smell like an awakened, and she like,
Oh, where did
puts
she
her
get
hand
that
down
blood,
her
by the
shirt.
way? Yeah, where'd she
Yeah,
get that
she
blood?
Stabbed her,
stabs her in the
I'm
chest with her
Yeah.
with her
Yeah.
finger.
Well, he
yeah.
puts her hand
Oh,
down
okay.
her shirt,
Yeah,
and
she's
then
like
stabs
feeling her
But
up.
Yeah.
She's like, I hope you
And-
don't mind.
Yeah, right. But
Yeah, 'cause
okay,
she like
just-
zooms up behind her
yeah,
and then starts feeling her up and stabs her in the boob.
Oh, what? What's that from?
nothing.
Oh, he made a reference. You have to turn him down.
No, but that's how you make a reference. You say it and just move on. Not like you guys. I'm just fucking.
No,
do it-
you have
do
to,
it for the
you have
rest
to
of the
ram it into the
episode.
ground. You have to
You
run
do
it into the
another
ground.
quote and another quote and another
If we
quote.
let you guys, you would spend the. Okay. Anyways, no, but she starts attacking Rocky, and I was gonna say what this. So
Adrian.
she, good job. There you go. Moving on, and she fucking says, "Oh," because she goes, "You're crazy." She goes, "What are you doing? You can't attack a human. That's against the rules. You will be beheaded." And Ophelia says, "Yeah, if you turn yourself in, like, duh."
Right.
And I was like, that's what I've been fucking saying. Like, you know, I'm like, who's to fucking say? Like, and she goes, yeah, there's occasional,
Yeah,
you know,
but
the witness, but then you
can
kill them
take care of
too.
witnesses, she said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also seems like the handlers kind of know what's going on. Like I would assume they have
They would say something.
one way of like keeping watch over you.
That's
so
why I
it's-
suspect handlers are more than just a mere human, because like,
Or maybe they
I-
use like that other Claymore that was like sensing. Like they use her
sure
as like
someone
a
just
It
always
could
kind of
be,
watching.
yeah.
satellite.
Yeah.
But yeah, my money's on the handlers are male awakens, or not male awakens, but male claymores, or at least have some kind of power. They
Male
can't just be
Moors.
they can't male Moors. They can't just be
They're Macklemores.
a human. And they could be. They can absolutely just be a regular human, at which point the claymores would turn against them, right? But again, like, I have a feeling that they are stronger than what they are letting us to believe, because since they're the only ones that's making, to an extent, contact with these claymores. Like, what do you do if you see a claymore start going savage or whatever, right?
Yeah, and the way they speak to them is just
Yeah.
like,
oh yeah, they
I ain't
they
afraid
talk
of
to they belittle them like crazy.
Yeah.
Like, very disregard for their
So-
skills or anything. Yeah.
So one thing you forgot to mention before Ophelia attacks Rocky is that
Chops off her legs.
yes,
Yeah.
she tells Claire she's gonna play a game,
Yeah.
and it's completely takes her legs off up above the knee, and is like, okay, well, you have, you know, I'm gonna lower myself as far as power, right? I'm gonna downgrade my
Yeah.
abilities so I could take on, so Rocky could maybe take me on. And
Yeah,
every
she says
minute
you're gonna
I'm
match
gonna
his
level myself
power.
up.
Yeah.
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 And every
I just
minute
know what
gonna
the
level
fucking
up.
minute is.
And then you know, you have until probably 10 minutes to put your fucking legs back on
Oh,
and
sure.
help Rocky.
Yeah.
And she's just taunting her the whole time, knowing that she's not gonna be able to
she's-
do it.
She
And saying,
is
even if you put
100%.
your legs on, you probably won't even be able to fucking, you know, fight me at your full capacity.
They might be attached, but they won't be fully healed, so it won't matter.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. She's
And Rocky
being a
gets
bitch.
fucking messed up.
Yeah, he does.
Like and is just taking it too. Like he's not like crying out in pain or anything.
Yeah.
Well, she even
calls it
comments on
out.
that. Yeah, she's like, "Oh, you're awful brave or something for
Mhm.
not,
Yeah.
you're
Trying not to
selfless." I
distract-
think is what she says, not to
Exactly.
distract her. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, yep, exactly. Now, so I was gonna say, so in this episode, right, like, it's funny that they show up and it's only Priscilla, and she's like, "Oh, just us?" She's like, "What the fuck? You know, where's everyone else or whatever?" And that's when Priscilla starts, doing her shit. And sorry, Ophelia.
Ophelia.
And and then I was like, oh, was this a trap the whole time, right? And then it turns out no, there really was a stronger yokai that shows up and and awakened or whatever, right? And oh, so okay, why do some of these people? I would assume it's the blood. Ooh, I gotta look into that. So Claire looks very human ears, and Ophelia and Elaine have very pointy elf-like ears. I'm
Right.
like, why is
Mhm.
that? And I was like, ooh, but they were stronger ones. So could the amount of the strength of the yokai blood in you also make you more elfish, more demon-esque kind of thing?
Probably
So
because
that's
Priscilla has those kind of
pointy ears.
ears
She
now
did.
that
Yeah.
now that she's awakened, but before that she was very normal looking.
They were
Yeah.
normal, huh?
Alana
Yeah.
too has pointy ears.
That's,
Lana
that's
has
what Jeremy was
pointy
saying.
ears.
Elena has pointy ears.
Did
Yeah, I don't know who
I
else.
forgot her name, Christine, or what the fuck's her name right now?
Also, Atlanta had pointy ears.
Teresa? No, Teresa did not.
Teresa.
I'm sorry. I was trying to listen out for something else.
You're fine. I'm normally the one that does that. So
What happened?
But
I said also
Herman
Atlanta
said
had
it, and I
pointy
guess
ears.
I then said it, so Chris says it
Okay,
too.
but
See,
but
I
yeah,
was
anyways,
listening there.
so that episode. So by the way, I didn't buy it. I was like, no, it's bullshit. When she's like, oh, I got Rocky, so we need to work together in order to kill this one. She's like, nah, I'm just kidding. And fucking threw
Oh yeah, that was so
Oh.
fucking funny.
yeah.
That
like,
was
what a
so.
bitch.
She's so
I do-
sadistic, dude.
Oh,
So
she's
sadistic.
fucking sadistic. Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
you need to put your legs back on right now, and I'll take Rocky's
Yeah.
fines. Like, just kidding, or whatever she
Yeah.
says.
I was like, fuck, man, that bitch did not give a fuck.
And just
about
fucking like
anything.
tossed him, right? She fucking just threw his
Mhm.
ass right at the fucking awakened
At the
being.
yokai.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. And that thing was also like very creepy, right? It's just like this
Yeah.
little girl,
Yeah.
and then it's just a
Yeah.
head with tentacles.
Right.
Yep.
The,
And
well, the
it's-
voice echoed. It reminded me of like a Finance of Fate. He's like, hello, like.
Yeah. And her face is just like so like like I don't even know how to explain it. Like melancholy, nonchalant. Like what's the word
Mhm.
that
It was
her facial
very
expression is?
uncanny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just like,
yeah, you're
like
right. Like very-
lazy eyed, like half opened eyes, like
Mhm.
like I'm really gonna enjoy what's gonna happen here right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Well, she said she really wanted to eat Rocky. She didn't care about the Claymores, right? She just wanted to eat human.
I think
That's
so,
all she
yeah.
knew. Yeah. So I was.
Yeah, she said he
interesting.
looked particularly delicious or something, or smells delicious.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
actually, so going back to the previous episode where they're fighting the male awaken, he bit one of the girls or something like that, I don't remember, and he's like, oh, fucking disgusting. Like he didn't like the taste of it, right?
oh yeah, he
Yeah.
like
And,
ripped a piece of fucking Claire's arm off or some shit.
That was
Like
literally
skin.
what I was about to ask. I thought it was the second one, the one with
Ophelia.
Ophelia. I'm like,
Yeah.
didn't she actually bite one of their
Yeah.
arms though? But
Yeah,
okay,
Ophelia did do
it
that,
was the other guy.
It was also the male, like, yeah. Now
Okay.
I will say this: I was a little bit happy to say that when that male came out and then he used his tongue, and I was like, okay, here we go. And it wasn't as bad, right? They could have really made it,
Yeah, Jessi was like, why did they have to shape it like that?
yeah, and they
We
could have
kinda
done
forgot about
more,
that.
like he could have absolutely like be like, oh, I'm on, like splintering or in or out, her legs. Nope, he just pierced her in the stomach, and
So explain, German, why you said you were happy when this was happening.
I was happy that they didn't go that route.
Okay,
That,
thank you
that's
for
what I meant.
clarifying.
Yeah.
Yes,
Because
because no, that's what I'm saying. No,
I
I
started
was
getting
happy
real
because
happy
I
when
was
that
like,
tongue came out.
no. I said when that part came out, I got happy because I was like, okay, here we
It could have been a
go.
lot worse. Yeah.
Yeah, they could have taken the low horse or the low
Right, yeah,
branch. Yeah, and they didn't. They like it was still a little sexualized, but it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna slither around her boobs. Like, bro, like
No, I
come on,
wouldn't
like,
have
this
suggested
anime's
this
good enough.
anime if it went
Well,
that route.
Well, it's also like I said, it's just one of those things where I'm just like, look, man, like it's good enough. You don't have to go that route, kind of shit.
Yeah.
It's already pretty good.
It
I will,
rides that fence pretty well, though.
sure.
It
Like
does,
it disturbs you, and you're like, oh, like I
Yeah.
don't like this, but also
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
like this is
Just
what they would
enough.
act like. They would be fucking creepy and
Mhm.
and
Oh,
sadist
sure.
and sadistic like this. It's fucked up.
But then I was gonna say, I will say the only thing I'm disappointed about this checkpoint was, unfortunately, the lack of the music, that that fight music that we're so used to in the first like
I
7,
think
8.
that was probably in the last episode with Ophelia.
Yeah. But I'm saying the lack of it. There wasn't a lot of
Okay.
it. I wanted more of that fight music. I really
I
love
love
that
those
fight
songs,
music.
yeah.
Yeah, it's good
Yeah.
shit. I'll definitely look up the OST on this when we're done. But
Yes. I would love a vinyl of that, but I don't have a record player.
Well, just on YouTube, I mean, just an OST, just so I can hear all the songs and shit, get the name of them and shit. Because that's always fun to know what the kids don't know out there.
Hint.
But it's nice to like see what people name, not people, but the creators name some songs. Sometimes they're right on ball, right? Like, oh, Danger Awakes or something like that, you know. And then you'll get a song that's called like, you know, Bluefoot, you know, and you're like, what's that? When you click, I'm like, you're like, oh, dude, that's the badass theme song. I like that one. It's called Bluefoot. Like, okay.
These ones are probably just called like, and the other one's called like, like that's what that one's called.
Or like the theme from Gurren Lagann called Sario Days. It's like, what?
Oh yeah,
sorry.
It's like SAIRIO or something.
Oh yeah, Sario,
something like that. Yeah.
So something in Japanese, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
Most likely, since it's from Japan.
Yeah. So I probably need to figure out what that means.
Yeah.
Sorry. Just by you doing and this one goes like this, it made me think of Coco. So all I was picturing is Miguel. And then some fire.
Yeah. What's funny about that movie is like those suggestions that he says there end up happening at the end if you hear it in the music.
Oh really?
When Frida does the actual
show.
Yeah.
She listens to
she literally incorporates everything that he says, like and then like what was it, the thing that the trumpet does at the end, like or something, I forget what it was, but like I think it took me like 3 or 4 watches and I was like, holy shit, that's exactly what he said in that room.
Seriously?
Well, yeah, because I'm looking at other things, like I'm not looking at that, but like, yeah. Anyways,
love that movie.
Yeah, good movie.
But yeah,
We'll never make it to the list.
No, so they will. So Claire runs away with Rocky, and
he says,
"Stupid
quick,
boy,
child, hold on to my breasts."
Yeah, and then she tells him like, "Get away from me," you know, blah blah blah, which I thought was bullshit too, because he was like, "No, I'll go where you go," and she's like, "Don't you get it? She's only interested in me, you know." The further I'm like, yeah, then that means if she gets him, she can get to you, kind of concept, you know. Like I kind of think the safest place for him is near you, because at least I don't know how much human they can sense, but given her level and her speed, like I'm sure she'd be like, all right, let me go look for this.
Yeah, if she finds him,
human. Yeah,
like
she would just use him as bait, obviously, you know.
But yeah, as she runs away with him, Ophelia just like one shots this awakened being like in the back of the head, like just straight chops the head off.
But that's
she thinks she broke her neck.
Oh right.
That's also after the what's it called? The awakened believes it beat Ophelia.
Well, that's what you're just saying.
I mean, like, within seconds though. Yeah,
like he barely just said that before you said. But she
Chris,
snaps her neck.
Sorry, what?
And then what happened, Chris? Chris, it was your moment to jump in. It's like, yeah, and then you.
Oh, yeah. Then the awakened snapped her neck.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think Chris is snapping.
No. I was looking up the meaning to that word. It's Sorayo, actually. It means blue sky. So like blue sky day. I'm assuming like clear day or clear weather or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Or like when they bursted through the ceiling the first time and saw the world. Yeah.
Right. Right. But Ophelia gets her neck snapped, and so the awakened being thinks she won.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was lost. I wasn't understanding.
We're kind of jumping around everywhere in this episode.
It snapped Ophelia's neck. I was thinking Ophelia snapped. I'm like, is that really what her mom was saying? Like it already killed the thing? Like, I'm like, no,
because I jumped ahead, and then both you and German were thinking the same thing. Like, no, wait, the awakened being thought she defeated Ophelia.
Yeah.
Yes, but I literally forgot that Ophelia got her neck snapped. Yeah. That's why I was a little confused. That's why I'm like,
okay, it was a very minor detail. Sorry, because it was really like I know she's not dead, so why are you kind of doing this kind of shit? Like I mean, I would have been honestly more. Not more surprised, because that's clearly literally the definition of it. I guess I would have been relieved. I don't even know what word to use. If it was like, oh shit, the number 4, the one they clearly told us to be afraid of, is dead now by a fucking yokai. Okay, I guess we'll not have to worry about her no more. But you know, but yeah, so she kills the yokai girl, and then she goes after Claire again.
And she makes sure that this fucking awakened being cannot come back at all. Like just slice her up. Fucking bread, like just slice the head up like bread. And then this is when yeah, she sends Rocky away. Like you said, Claire sends Rocky away.
And she kisses him. This is when she kisses him. Because she says, like, because he's like, I don't care if I die, as long as I die near you or some shit like that. And she's like, don't ever say that. She's like,
yeah, like value your life, fool.
Yeah, she says, I will survive, and you know, you need to survive too, kind of shit. And then she kisses him or kisses before that.
I'll be alive.
Yeah. Which to me, I was definitely like, okay, that's definitely not brotherly love right there, right? It's stepladder love at best, right?
We don't want to get into that kind of love.
Yes, but oh, so by the way, hold on. Speaking of Ophelia's symbol, when the other girl, I forgot her name already, was drawing the symbols to watch out for, I was like paying attention to, like, all right, that one looks like that, and that one looks like this. And she got to that one, I'm like, okay, a line with the square, like a square-esque, you know, kind of around it or whatever, right? And then we get to that one, and Claire sees the symbol, and she's like, what's the one? It's like, that's because I'm like, oh, line with the circle through it. We haven't seen that one. She's like, oh, that's the one she told me to be afraid of. I'm like, no, she did it. And then she did the flashback. I'm like, okay, I guess you couldn't draw a perfect circle with the sword. I guess. I'm like, that thing was fucking, you know, more sharp edges than, you know, I don't know. I was just laughing in my head. I was like, that doesn't look the same. I'm like, oh, but I guess, yeah, fine. It's the same. You did the same thing.
You guys are definitely siblings.
Well, because I told Luis, I'm like, that's not what she drew. I'm like, I was looking for the circle. No, I was looking for, and then like with my hands, I did like a weird shape. I'm like, I was looking for something like this.
Yeah, like it
literally makes a circle with her hand.
I'm like, whatever. It wasn't a circle.
Edges. Yeah, it was like more hexagon, like it's, you know, they had sharp angles on it. Yeah,
and that's the word that I couldn't think of when we watched that. I was, I couldn't think of a hexagon.
Making a fucking circle in the rock. Hey guys,
I forgot they cut out the part where she goes, "This is not hexagonal, it's circle, okay, guys. I just can't draw that with my sword."
It'll look kind of like this, pretty much like this, right?
Because I was telling Luis, I'm like, number one shape was going upwards, number two was down, number three was in the middle. I'm like, number four was like this. I'm like, that's not number four.
Well, the funny thing is too, up till now, as far as I can remember, they've all been very right angled, you know, / you know, not circular. There hasn't been any other circular that I can think of. So that's when I saw circular, I'm like, oh, that's not the one she drew. I'm like, okay, you know. But anyways,
well, they didn't have that technology back then.
And but anyways, yeah, she starts fighting Claire again here, and so
and she makes a promise to Rocky that she will find him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She's like, I will find you. He's like, okay.
Yeah. And he skips off like a little girl.
And he slaps him on the ass and says,
la, 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 la.
Yeah.
I don't remember what part this was in, but all I remember was Rocky said something to Claire, and I blurted out, I'm like, what are you, my dad? Do you remember what that was?
Do I remember? Why the fuck do I remember your notes?
No, because you were sitting right there next to me, and I was like, what yeah, anyways.
Oh, no.
I thought it would click, but he said something to her or something like, you can't do that, or some sort of, I don't know. All I know is that I don't like this kid. If he would have listened, this whole
she told him to stay back, and again,
fight wouldn't have
like
probably
Kate and Lost.
Ophelia wouldn't have used
fucking
it,
you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Butts in where he has no business butting in.
Stupid kid from Lost.
So
I hate him.
No, Kate.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
Who the fuck did you think I was talking about?
That little kid, the boy.
Walt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he also did kind of get in the way too. Yeah, no, I was talking about Kate. Where like, because they always tell like Kate, you know, you can't go or just or stay behind or whatever, and she will fucking
and she goes and gets in trouble, and then they have to save her.
Yeah, exactly.
Every single time. Yeah.
Oh damn, it's like fucking Pan from GT. God.
It really is.
I fucking hate Pan from GT. But yeah. So anyway, what's your name? Ophelia fights here, and it makes you think in the sense of like, oh, maybe Claire she'll awaken. She's gonna beat her. Like you really kind of and you realize she is super outmatched because Ophelia's kicking her ass without really breaking any sweat, and then she goes on and uses her special move, right?
Oh, but also Ophelia notices that Claire kind of like pushed beyond her limit to get her legs back on.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, I clearly saw that
Yeah,
you
I felt it.
like
Yeah.
awakened. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Mhm.
what kind of trick are you pulling here?"
Mhm.
But
And
yeah, they go off fighting in the woods.
yeah,
And is this where she fools her like right away, or what happens, or tries to fool her?
I'm trying to
Well,
remember.
well
Yeah.
there's a point where Claire she's noticing that Claire can like read her moves by reading her aura or whatever.
Yes.
And I don't know how they managed to like realize that right away. Like, oh, you must be doing this. Like, how do you know? Like, what if she's just fast and you don't know that? Like, what the heck?
Mm.
But it's funny because twice now people have noticed that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just out of the blue,
Helena
just
or
like,
whatever the
oh,
fuck.
you must have this ability, and it's like,
Because she even
how would
says
you
like,
possibly know that?
yeah, she even says like you can do this ability, but as soon as you attack, like you lose that focus and you become vulnerable. And that's why that first awakened being kind of like caught her off guard.
Yeah. I was gonna make a joke about that, Chris. I made a joke about that. And I was gonna bring it up here. Yeah, Claire pretty much goes Ultra Instinct. You know, she's just kind of like so relaxed that she can just sense everything before it ever fucking moves. You know, she's feels the muscle twitching and knows which way it's gonna attack before the opponent even moves. Pretty much. But yeah, so Ophelia uses her. I want to get to this attack. She's like, oh, I've never gotten a nickname because, I don't know, I just never did. So I focused really hard on learning a special technique.
Woe is me about not having a nickname.
Yeah. And her special technique.
She's such a narcissist, bro.
Yeah. She is, yeah.
her special technique is vibrating her hand so fast that is she literally doing like a swinging her. It makes no sense.
The way I see it is like, that you can do that trick with the pencil where it looks like it's rubber.
Yeah.
I figure she's just doing that like 100 times over, basically. So it's vibrating so much that you can't tell where the sword really is. And so it looks like a snake, like it's kind of like wiggling or whatever.
Yes, okay. But even a rubber stick or a pencil, like you said, or a vibrating sword, is still blockable. Like this was making it seem like she couldn't block it. And that's why I was like,
because she didn't know where it was.
But we could see it.
Do know where it is. It's coming in front. It's a sword. It's not really rubber, right? It's not really bending. It just looks like it's bending. So you can still block it because that sword is, whatever, fucking 4 feet long or some bullshit.
Maybe it's unblockable because it is vibrating so fast
that it's
it'll
phasing through shit.
Well, not maybe phasing, but just like
that's what it should have been. Shit. But then, her Claymore should have broken. So I thought the power was going to end up being that, like, she was going to pull a Barry Allen, flash, where it's like, I'm vibrating so fast, I'm phasing through matter. That I would have accepted.
That could be too.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
But that's not what she said, though. But that's what I would have accepted. That she's like phasing through shit. But it was like, nope, I'm just moving my hand so fucking fast,
Well, but Claire makes a comment like, it's moving like a snake. I can't predict where it's going.
Again, I don't buy it because she's not swinging it left or right, or and she's moving it like back and forth super fast.
Claire's saying like, okay, she's coming from the top to my left shoulder, so she goes to block, but it's like a snake. Whereas a sword is straight and rigid, so it's to block it, you can block it easy. If a snake is moving, it can dodge to the left real quick, and dodge to the right real quick, and go under. So I think that's what she can't read. She tells where the arm is
like
going.
that one dude's sword, right?
Yeah.
But it's not though, because Ophelia doesn't say it is. She says it looks like a snake. It's acting like a snake.
Right. But it's because she can't tell where it's coming from.
I'm seriously not just I'm not understanding what you're trying to come at, because I don't give a fuck if it looks like a snake and you can't tell where it's coming from. If you swung in a downward motion and it looks like a snake, it's still coming down at you from a downward motion.
That's where she thinks it's coming from because she's reading her arms. She's not reading the sword.
All right, well, illustrate it for me.
You need the diagram.
Okay.
Write down the physics equation for this one.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I will say this just for the shits and giggles. I really went there and I said, damn, imagine if she wasn't holding that sword. Yeah.
So you're saying Ophelia's looking for Ophelia the Vibrator as her name?
Yeah. Ophelia the I don't know, whatever. Something. But I just thought it was funny. Again, whatever. The point is, okay, so let's continue. Let's move on.
So she bests her. Like,
yeah.
pretty easily.
Oh, easily as fuck. Yeah, she cuts her arm off and then fucking
Well,
you know,
Claire positions herself at the edge of a cliff, right? She swings behind Ophelia like the same way Ophelia swung behind her, right, to like feel her up, and pretty much acts like she's gonna do something, but instead gets her arm chopped off, and then
well, she
gets
tries to
sliced.
swing. Yeah.
Right, but she did this on purpose.
Yeah.
Right. She put herself in danger on purpose to maybe not get her arm chopped off, but either way, just to be injured enough to be thrown off the cliff.
Yeah.
So
No,
she gets her arm chopped.
Go ahead.
She gets her arm chopped off, and she takes a slice across the chest and falls down the cliff, holding her arm. And so this I mean, without your head chopped off, I don't think you fool any Claymore, right? Like, I don't know why she would have thought that she was gonna fool Ophelia into thinking like, oh yeah, I killed her.
Well, Ophelia claims that she's like, you wouldn't have gotten away with it, you damn dirty ape, if you hadn't grasped onto
That's
your
a Planet of the
hand.
Apes reference, everybody.
If you hadn't grasped onto your hand so dearly,
Right,
or
if you weren't holding on, yeah.
Because she's like, you almost fooled me, she says. Now, what I think is funny, at first, actually, when she got her hand sliced off, like, oh shit, and then she grabbed it with the other hand, I was like, oh, now she's got like a longer reach. Maybe that's what she's going to use to fucking. She's going to use her hand on guard. Yeah. You know? That's what I thought was going to happen, but no, that's not what happened.
That'd been funny. But yeah, she catches her pretty much at the bottom of the. I guess was it a waterfall? No, it's just a cliff and then into
just
a river.
Yeah.
Just a cliff and a river.
Yeah, and basically slices her arm into like itty bitty bits and pieces, so she can't reattach it.
Rises essentially. Yeah.
It's gone. And someone comes to her rescue.
Yeah.
Who comes to her rescue?
Well, that's where I was like, it's fucking Teresa. She's alive somehow. But it wasn't Teresa.
That's who I thought it was at first too. When they were showing the like your silhouette. Yeah, that's who I thought it was too. I was like, Teresa.
And she even says, she's like, oh, she goes, it's you. She goes, oh, it's you. And well, she says like, I don't know you guys or something like that. She's like, I don't know who you guys are. I don't know. She just makes some kind of comment like that. I don't know who you guys are and get off my property. You know, kind of comment.
As she cocked her shotgun.
But
it's a Gran Torino reference there.
But what
Get
happened?
off my lawn.
But what happened there was, I thought it was gonna be Teresa. I thought it was gonna be that they did revive her / keep her alive / clone her or some bullshit like that. But she lost her memories, right? I was like, oh, maybe they do have a way to revive because she was number one. She was the previous number one, right? So she's like, maybe they have a way to bring someone back or whatever. But a potential loss, or in this case, it was just memory loss, and not that we were gonna get the arc where Claire's like, Teresa, remember me? Remember you fucking helped me? But no, that wasn't it. It was Elaine, one of the ones that was sent to kill Teresa.
I was so tempted to do the remember who you are, but I'm not gonna.
Good. Yeah, I kind of thought it would be Teresa too, because of Claire's face. She was, shocked. She knew who this was. She was like,
She was like,
but yes, it was Elena,
yeah, with an I.
Elena.
Elena.
She pretty much saved Claire and didn't kill Ophelia, but she left her pretty wounded.
Yeah.
I mean, the dead giveaway was the fast blade, because before she revealed her face, she was doing the fast blade at her.
But remember,
or quick sword.
Teresa was also sitting in the bed, fucking matching her blade with her without also moving a muscle.
True.
Oh, right. Yeah. Teresa also had the quick blade.
A quick blade of swords. Yeah.
While they were just talking.
Dude, I love that. That scene was fucking awesome, dude. That's
I like what you did with your hair.
But yeah, so then we get Claire waking up, and she's missing her fucking arm.
And then like Elena comes over her and she says, I'm afraid it's been 9 years.
Babe,
did you get that one? What's that?
No.
Metal Gear.
Oh, okay. Jeez.
But she's like, here, eat. And she's like, I gotta get back to Rocky. And she's like, blah, just fucking smacks her face onto the bed. And she's like,
yeah, just like,
look, bitch, you ain't going nowhere. You lost your dominant arm.
Yeah,
you're fucked.
Yeah.
She teaches her
technique.
Well, she tries to teach her the quick sword technique. Yeah, because she's like, you're not gonna I even said because she says you're gonna have to you've lost your dominant hand, so you're gonna have to learn how to use your other one if you're gonna survive out there.
Yeah.
And I made a reference to Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah.
To Jessi, because there's a character there that loses a hand and is an incredible swords person, and they have to learn how to use basically their other hand to like continue on with what they never. I mean, you never get back to 100% because you're an adult by the time your dominant hand is that good. Yeah. So how the fuck are you all of a sudden going to become ambidextrous? You can't. You're never going to be that good with your non-dominant hand.
Yeah.
By the way, right before this happens, when Ophelia then cuts her hand, not the arm, just the hand, her left hand, right?
Oh,
and
right. She loses a hand too.
Yeah. And she's like, how are you going to use your sword now or something like that? I was like, oh, she's going to go Zorro. She's going to fucking hold it in her mouth and, fucking.
Yeah. I thought the same thing.
Like,
no, you didn't think she was going to pull a Raiden?
Well, yeah, Raiden, Zorro. Yeah. I don't know why I went to Zorro. But
Raiden grabs it with his feet.
Oh, yeah.
No, not with his mouth.
Well, he has that like special attachment on his foot.
Yeah.
The extra heel, yeah.
It literally like holds it. Yeah, it's fucking like a chimpanzee foot,
and just fucking break dances.
But
gecko.
What a ridiculous scene that was.
But yeah, so we get Ophelia here, and she's like all sad, and she's like, oh my god, like, brother, where are you, brother? She's like crying. So now we kind of get to her vulnerable for the first time ever since we've been introduced to her. And we haven't really mentioned that Ophelia is like constantly smiling. Oh yeah.
Everything that she does, she's just loving it. Like just smiling at everything that she does. And like you said, this is the first time like she's not smiling anymore. No. Like the second Elena showed up, she was like, who the fuck are you? Right? Like what the hell? So yeah, that's kind of when we first kind of saw her like, oh wait, somebody might be a threat to Ophelia.
Characters like this, I hate love because they act so badass, right? And not that they're not, but I'm always like, you're number 4, right? There's 3 other people fucking stronger than you, right? And Bleach does this too. Chris, you remember Grim Jow and other characters like, oh, I'm a spot on number 7. You're blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, 7, dude. There's 6 more that are way stronger than you. I don't know why you're acting like you're almighty. You might be kicking my ass, but you're not the top dog here, or in this world or whatever, But yeah, so Elaine literally tells Claire that she's only 1/10 of the way there to mastering. Because she's like, how close am I to mastering? She's like, you're fucking not. You've reached your limit. Like, you are only 10% of my skill or whatever,
I did expect a montage with like, take it to the limit.
But yeah, so so Elaine does, just kind of throwing it out there. She says like after the whole battle with Priscilla and Teresa there, she says she ran away. She ran away and hid and suppressed her power long enough to make everyone think she died in that battle, right? She was, I don't know, I guess heartbroken.
Because we didn't see her head get chopped off or
and I remember
super vital.
I remember when this happened, I was like, she didn't die? I'm like, I thought everyone died. And even Claire's like, I thought everyone died. She's like, that's what everyone thought, but no, that's not what happened, And I was like, oh, she's like, yeah.
Actually.
Like, Priscilla is so strong, you'll never fucking, you can't expect to beat her. And then we get the scene that I really was confused. When she fucking slashes at her arm nub.
Her nub,
right?
yeah.
And I was like, wow. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, okay, she's trying to push her or something. I was like, oh, well, what the fuck's going on? Tough love kind of counts up, right? She's like, your wound was cauterized. I just made it fresh for you. And I was like, thanks? Like, what the fuck? Like,
when that happened, I was thinking, like, does it have something to do with like releasing her power or something?
Yeah. That's what I was
and like learning
too.
using that to learn the ability or something. And then she cuts off her own arm.
Yeah. Oh, and she's wearing Elena's old Claymore thing, because so the sleeve falls off of it when she cuts this nubbin off too. So just like, huh?
Oh yeah, that's right.
I also thought it was like I thought it was gonna be like that nub that sleeve is bothering me, so that's why I chopped it off kind of concept. Like don't worry, like cauterize, like she was just being like very very tough, like let
me even out those sleeves for you.
It's a scratch. Don't worry about it, kind of shit, right?
It's but a scratch.
Your arm's off. No, it isn't.
Yeah. I thought she was gonna clean her sword because she, turns it not upside down, but I guess under her armpit.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
literally thought she was just gonna try and clean off the blood type of, like it's clean now. But she chopped off her arm and like my mouth just like dropped open. I was like, what?
I was across the room taking the dog out, and I looked over at Jessica. I was like, I want to see her face when this happens.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was shocked. So originally, I actually thought like, what's her name? Ophelia showed up, right, and chopped off her arm. And it was but she was calm because there was no tense music or nothing. When the arm falls down, and I'm like, okay, where's the tense music? Because Ophelia's here, right? Ophelia's got to be here, right? And like she's like, yep, take my arm. It's my gift to you. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, Jesus, this is fucking nuts, dude. I was definitely the same thing, like jaw dropped. I was like, what the fuck? Like that's dedication. Like, look, man, like, I'm not a warrior no more. You can use it more than I can, especially if you want to try to take down fucking Priscilla. I was like, God damn, that's
But now she's gonna cook for herself
with their feet. Well, they don't need to eat, really. Remember, she can just eat an apple or two here or there, and she'll be fine.
I guess she'll just graze.
Yeah.
Whatever falls off a tree. Yes, whatever falls onto the ground.
Or because we get this, what is it, number 5? With she shows up with the missing eye, or a scar across her eye, and she says like, "Oh, you fucking use your power, your stupid wind power, whatever it's called, your quick blade,
quick sword,
and that let me find you, and so I'm here to kill you now." So maybe she also said like, "All right, I've been training her using this skill, therefore the organization knows I'm alive, and there's no doubt someone's showing up anytime soon. So I'm just going to give her my arm. There's no point in going to waste, because she said, even if I do kill whoever the first person is they send after me, they're going to keep sending more until they do kill me, kind of concept,
Yeah, she knew she was done for.
Remember, too, when Claire was leaving, she's like, promise me you'll live or whatever, something. And she's like, yeah, whatever, I promise. And clearly she had no intention of keeping that promise.
Yeah. But this other girl shows up with this fucking missing eye, and she's this one's very cold. She's like, what's your? She's like, oh, can you tell me your name? She's like, why? You're gonna die or something? Why would I answer your question? She's like, oh, like, did you get that scar from before when you were human, or when?
Once again, irrelevant from someone who's about to get their head lobbed off.
Very, very cold. Very cold. Yeah. So very interesting character. I don't remember her name. Do you remember her name?
No.
Let me look it.
But I will say that I don't think Rafaela.
Yeah.
I don't think that she killed Elena, even though she has no arms and stuff to defend herself. If she would have been a little bit nice to her, maybe, but she didn't answer her questions. So she was like, all right, you're a piece of shit. So
I'm with you, Jessi. And I would like to say that she might still be alive. She was the previous number 2, I believe it was. So it's like, I don't know, maybe. I mean, this would be a nice shock to come to find out that the number 5 was taken off screen by a previous number 2 with no fucking arms. I'm like, oh shit, I would love to find that out. So I'm still holding on hope that maybe she's alive. Yes.
She said, come here so I can bite your knees off.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then we get fucking Ophelia shows up here now, fully awakened.
Was now turned into like a Medusa.
Yeah, Medusa, exactly.
Which I thought it was so crazy. Like I love the way they had her go. Like she didn't realize she was awakened.
Yes, that's right.
And she's like, "Oh, someone's awakened. Like I could sense it, but she didn't know it was her."
Yeah.
And until she was holding her underwater,
she saw
she's like, "What is that?" Yeah, she goes crazy and everything, and like,
well, it was so funny when Claire was like, she said something about awakened.
Yeah.
And Ophelia's like, huh? Where?
Yeah.
I thought she was just kidding, honestly.
Yes.
Right, because she was joking last time with the whole Rocky thing. Like you'd be like, oh, just kidding. I know it's me. But no, she truly was like, what? Where? I don't sense it. Where?
Yeah, she's like, oh, you're playing with me. And I too, I was like, all right, either this bitch, I'm like, is she fucking just goofing around? Or does she not realize this? I was ready for that too. I mean, where is this going? And yeah, she didn't realize it until she saw her own fucking reflection. I was like, oh shit, that was pretty cool that she had no fucking idea she was gone. So that was very interesting. I like.
Yeah, and she like instantly was sad and was like crying out to her brother again. Like, and the funny thing is, she's like, what did I do to deserve this? And it's like,
yeah,
what do you mean?
Yeah,
you're a fucking psychopath.
That's when, yeah. So we said she's narcissistic. that was the biggest, like, what did I do? Like, you mean fucking almost kill Rocky, kill whoever the fuck you want. You literally say you kill humans if they get in your fucking way.
Have probably killed hella humans and shit. And who knows what the fuck
like,
you've done, dude?
I was like, what do you mean? What did I do? I was like, you fucking dumb bitch. I was like, fuck, man.
Why me?
Yeah, why me? It's like, yeah, it's literally the villain at the end of the movie. It's like, but I was just trying to rule the planet. Why did you kill me? You know, it's like, because you're trying to rule the planet, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, so by the way though, so I will say that Claire with two hands now, I'm still being a little
That's her name? Claire with two hands.
Two-handed Claire.
Claire with a new arm here is definitely not impressing because it literally felt like she would have died if maybe Priscilla didn't see her fucking reflection.
Ophelia.
Oh yeah,
you know, she would have drowned.
Yeah, so I was just like, oh yeah, because by the way, yeah, that's what happens. Is like, Ophelia was like, oh, she was like all super creepy. I was like, I'm hungry. Like, oh my god, I want some innards. You know, I want some. You know, oh
and she's
my
like,
god,
not necessarily human, or you know,
yeah,
but
yeah,
a little
but
bit,
close
or like
to,
maybe some yours.
Yeah, it was so creepy. So yeah, it was very, very, yeah. That's why I was like, is she fucking with her or not? It was so hard to figure out what the fuck.
And smiling again. She's smiling again and being fucking weird.
Yeah, and that's when she bit her, and then she's like, oh, God, fucking nasty. And I was like, okay, so that one guy did it too. It's like yokais don't taste good, I guess, you know.
Or is it yomas or claymores that don't taste good?
Good question.
Right?
Well, they don't eat each other, so they eat humans. So I assume it's the human that tastes good. So I would guess it's the yoma in the claymore that doesn't taste good.
Okay, probably.
Well, by the way, I also do like the line that Elaine said. We're jumping back and forth throughout this shit, but when Elaine says like, "Is this what's become of claymores now?" Like fucking turn your sword on your own kind or something. I don't know what she said. Something along those lines. You know, it's like, is this what's become of the organization? Like you guys just fucking do whatever the fuck you want now, kind of concept.
Yeah.
So I thought that was cool of her to just give her shit, you know. So, but yeah, so then she does this weird thing where she's like, I'm gonna again, like, what are the rules for this fucking universe, right? She's like, I'm gonna concentrate all my humanity onto the tippy of my tail. If you can get to, I'm like, what? You can do that? You can concentrate your humanity?
She like turns into an innie and like crawls through her entire tail body and pops out of the end. Like,
by
half
the
naked.
way, the elephant in the room, boobs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Boobs. Yeah.
Gross Medusa boobs. Well, at first.
Yeah. You know what it made me think of was Meg from Legend also exposed, like topless?
I think she was topless, but couldn't see anything. I think she had like seaweed or something.
I couldn't remember. Yeah,
I'll look it up in a minute. But yeah, there's definitely nothing there. But
yeah, that's like a very normal like Medusa kind of Greek mythology type thing. Like Medusa in Clash of the Titans was also topless.
Have you ever seen?
She?
Have you seen that? I think
in the God of War game she is.
Yeah, but have you seen that meme or that not meme? I guess it's a meme or just a little cartoon that is like it's got a Medusa and she's like, "Hey, eyes up here, bub." And the guy's like, bitch. Like, because it's like, no, why would you stare at her eyes? It's Medusa. No.
Yeah. Gorgons, I think, is what that species is called.
Yep. Yeah, they're called Gorgons.
Gorgons, yeah.
Gorgons.
Yeah, not Gorgons.
But
that's a different podcast.
By the way, yeah, so freaking Ophelia's like, gives her this test or challenge or whatever.
Another game. Yeah. She loves playing games.
Yeah, right. No shit. And then she goes like, the fool. Like, she could have gone straight for me, but instead she's playing this game. Like, and that was very true. I'm like, yeah, Claire could have absolutely been like, why the fuck am I do this? I'm just gonna go straight for you then. You just told me your weak point, you know? But I don't know.
But I wonder if she had gone for that, like, is she really?
I think
is that really the weak point? Because she's obliterating the entire body the same way she did to her arm. So like this way, she guarantees like you ain't coming back.
Something. Yeah, that's very
whatsoever.
True. Hey, well, and by the way, she gave her these rules, and then she proceeds to fucking stab at her. You know,
and she like immediately stabs her. You know, like breaks her own rules. Like, well, that's her game. You know, it's like it's like you, German, when you're like playing games with people and you're like deciding to change the rules halfway through.
But make it funner, not to. But yeah,
for you,
no, for everybody. And Claire goes like,
"You're like new rules. I win no matter what."
No. My arm won't move for sure. And that was weird because I was like, "What do you mean your arm won't move? Is it like rejecting you kind of shit? Like, what do you mean?"
I think it was just shock. You know, just kind of like you hit that fight or flight mode and you kind of get paralyzed in your own fear. So maybe
One-
that's what's going on.
One question I want answered, and I want to know if it comes up in the next episodes. Are these arms also same length? Like, I feel
Like,
like
does she now have to have like a custom tailor for her jackets?
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
like
I
Shooter
think-
McGavin, like one arm is a little shorter than the other.
Yeah,
When he gets his,
Eileen is looked a little lankier than she did, So I'm like, okay.
I mean,
got
she
one
did say
arm.
like they're close in size when she gave her
Close, yeah, exactly.
the clothes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the same. So, but then we get a redemption for Ophelia here, and she's like, because she's like, oh, you won the game, like, good job. It's actually very,
Dun, 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 dun.
it was actually very sad, and beautiful, because she's like holding on to her, right, and it feels like that's literally the last of her humanity holding on to Claire, and she goes, congratulations, like, you won, like, good job. And she says, know this, she goes, you are now, what did she say, you are now fighting with me, or oh my god, what did she say, like, you now carry my not my soul, but she said, like, if you fail at killing the one-horned demon, or whatever they call it,
Oh,
Priscilla.
right, because she kind of like she wants Claire to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's like, do you understand? Because she was yelling at her at one point. She's like,
Mhm.
do you understand that if you fail, like so many people are gonna die? Because it's like she sees the potential. She sees like you kind of are the one. You're our only hope of defeating Priscilla, without saying it, which I like, because I'm tired of fucking movies and TV shows saying like chosen one. Like there doesn't need to be a chosen one all the time, and it doesn't need to be said all the time. Like it could just be insinuated, and then you'd be like, oh shit, yeah, that person was strong enough to do the thing that they were supposed to do. But yeah,
Now-
you're right. She does say something to that effect, and I can't think of what it is. But
yeah, I don't remember, but she says, if you fail, like, I won't forgive you, or like, I'll kick your ass, or something along those lines, right?
Yeah, I'll come back
And
and
then-
kick your ass.
Yeah.
Let me see you grit those teeth.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, at one point she was all pissed off about her brother. When we get like a flashback, whatever. She's like, the fool died. When she was like yelling, like, she's like, why me, or whatever. And she was like, the fool died with a smile on his face, like a fucking idiot, or whatever. This and that.
Oh, her
and
brother.
blah,
Yeah,
blah,
the
blah.
flashback. Yeah.
Yeah. And then as she's dying, she goes like, oh, I finally understand it now. Like, my brother's final smile was because he realized he saved me, and it was very touching,
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was very touching for a character that we barely got to know, and the only thing we knew about her is that she was fucking
She's a big
psychotic.
yeah, psychopathic. Yeah, I mean, it's fucking clearly, yeah, deranged. And enjoyed killing, right? Now I'm
little
gonna
too
throw
much,
this
yeah.
out there. I'm gonna throw this out there.
Okay.
God damn it! I had to look it up. I was getting massive the boss
Joy.
voice. Yeah, the Joy. I was like, is this Lori? It's not her. But I was like, dude, this sounds like, because even the speech was like you said, like it's like, I now know it's my brother was smiling. It's so beautiful. And you get somber music, and it's like, what a beautiful way to die. God, like, was this Lori Anderson? Like, not Lori Allen. So I was very like, but it's not her. She's not in this show at all. Because I was like, damn.
What would you do if, as she was dying, she yelled out, "The joy,
The joy."
But yeah, so we do get the final shot, and that's where I'm like, all right, this show is good, and it's getting better. They pan out to some cliffside, or some mountain with thunder all over, and there's some people inside that clearly look like one of them is Claire's handler, and other people that could be potentially handlers, or at least part of the organization. And yeah, just menacingly looking at each other. So that's it. They don't say
they're
a word.
looking at each
nothing.
other menacingly."
Yep.
What is that from?
SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, watch SpongeBob.
Nope, definitely did not. I was already in my teens when that shit was going around.
But yeah, so I don't know what anything else you guys want to touch on. You know what? She
Okay.
should have given her Claymore. If she has no hands, Claire could have had 2 Claymores. She would have been badass.
Dual wielding, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
is
then-
it better to be like use one that you're very proficient with,
Mm-hmm.
or use 2 and you're not proficient with one of them?
Yeah. I get you. You still should have 2 just for fun.
Just for fun.
Look, I'm a hoarder.
It's just
Chris,
like
not a
being a
hoarder.
party pooper.
I love taking shit. That's noise. So that's a Claymore, man. Like, I'll take that shit, because you never
Thanks,
know
Jessi.
anyway.
Yeah, you're not gonna use this? Whoops, it's a perfect good sword right here.
You're just throwing it away? Look, I'll take that shit.
What if she was over encumbered if she took it?
Right? Yeah,
Nah.
she starts moving slower. I always refer to German as Is it Arrested Development with Carl Weathers, where he's like super broke, and they're like, "Oh, you're gonna throw away that chicken bone? Oh man, you can put this in some water, boil it, and make a perfectly good stew."
No, I didn't get that far.
We watched all of Arrested Development.
All of it? No,
Yes,
we did not.
Yeah, we even watched the new season when they came back on Netflix.
Which
I'm
wasn't
pretty
nearly
sure
as
that's
good.
why. I'm pretty sure
Well, it
that's
was
why we
only
started
one-
watching it, because that dropped.
There's only 3 seasons before that. We watched them all. But yeah, season 4 was the problem with season 4 is that it was everything was happening around one event, so it was just everybody's perspective of it instead of like a continual story.
That's true. Yeah.
So that's I feel like that's why it was weaker than the other 3 seasons.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say?
The chicken bone?
No, before Jeremy was talking about like dual wielding. So now is Claire wearing Elena's emblem because it's part of the clothes?
That's what I think.
Right. So is she like now unidentified, like an unidentified Claymore, except for Claymore does have her emblem on it.
So they'll just be confused. Like, wait,
right? Yeah. Who are you?
Your clothes emblem says this, but your Claymore emblem says this.
Yeah.
Well, now she's number 247.
247. Or you divide it by 2, and now she's 23.5.
Yep.
I don't do decimals.
That's
Or
literally what you do all day.
average.
You do decimals literally all day. You count money.
On a calculator.
Yeah, on a calculator.
Still do decimals.
Look, I'm just telling you, like, it's one thing to do them in your head or on paper on a calculator. So I'm just saying. She still does them, but she's not doing them. Like, that's why I'm like saying, like, I understand where she's coming. She's like, I don't do them. You're like, yes, you do. Like, well, okay, I do them, but I don't fucking really pay attention. Punch the numbers in and then punch them on the computer when it comes out.
And hope for the best.
And hope that no one notices if I took a penny or two.
But yeah, and overall, what do you guys think of this
set?
Yeah, the set of episodes. Yeah,
I'm enjoying it even more. Like it's getting more. What's the word? Like there's more twists and turns to the plot.
A little, like convoluted, but in a positive way.
Yeah. Like you're realizing like there's more than more going on than what you see. I guess there's more going on in the background.
I think Transformers said it best. There's more than meets the eye.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. But it's not super predictable either. It's not like, oh, this is definitely what's going to happen. Like, it's going to be this, and this. There's some genuine twists and stuff like that. Like we predicted the thing was a flashback, but that was pretty clear, like you said. Yeah, otherwise it's like there's plenty of other Claymores. We don't know what they're like. We don't know what number 3 is like, Is she just as sadistic as number 4? Is it, or do they get like what's the word? Like full of themselves? Like does it go to their head when they get to the higher levels? Like, or how does it work? Is number 3 perfectly calm and level headed? We don't know. What's number 6 or what's number 5 like, or number 6 or whatever? What are they like? What are their personalities? What's number 46 like? Is she, is there really any difference between her and Claire? Like, we don't know the difference in their powers between, when they're close together like that, so like how
will these 4 who have now made a pact, are they going to meet up again?
Yeah.
Is Claire accident?
How often do they go over their rankings and measure their strengths and stuff? Is that like a yearly thing? Is it just like,
I felt like they said they never
can challenge
up.
Each other. They said they can challenge each other for their positions.
Okay, I thought they said like they never move or something like that. Like wherever you're born into is kind of like that's where you are, because like Claymores don't like.
Well, no, because Priscilla because Priscilla, they said she had a huge potential, but she was she was relatively low.
Bump someone down. You're right. Yeah, she would have had to bump someone down.
So
and Elena even said to I forget who it was that was like really ragging on Priscilla, was like, well, if you want to challenge her for spot, like I'm sure she'll take you up on it.
Okay.
I remember something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I'm curious about that stuff. Like, what are the other Claymores like? Are they, as you get higher up, is it just one of those things where it just goes to your head, like, oh, I'm so powerful, I'm untouchable, or or even like what Jeremy was saying, like, oh, I'm number 4. Yeah, but there's 3 people ahead of you. Like, still, is there a new number 1 now that what's her name's been missing? Or is she just the one spot hasn't been taken yet? I don't know. So yeah, but I'm really enjoying it. It's really good, and it keeps getting better. So
okay, babe.
I like it.
Oh.
what was the attack called again? The wind hand or the wind sword or
Quick sword.
quick sword?
Windscarn.
Quick sword.
I like it. I
That's a good
definitely
thing,
don't
too.
think that Elena is dead.
Yeah.
I hate Rocky. Rocky keeps on frustrating
I don't hate him.
me.
Mm-hmm.
Just listen. I hope there's less of Rocky and more Claymore backgrounds, like, as Chris was saying, what, all of these, because there's 46 other experiments out there that we don't know about. Well, 45, because we obviously saw, what's her name, number 4, Olivia, right?
Rafaela.
Ophelia.
Oh, Ophelia.
Ophelia.
Number 5 is
Thank you.
Rafaela.
Yeah, but we don't know nothing about her.
She's cold.
Is that it?
She's only got one eye.
Prediction. She will fucking awaken, and that eye will come out, and it'll be like uber powerful or some shit. She'll shoot lasers from it or something.
There'll be another mouth.
Ooh, her mouth, yeah.
I'm thinking, what's the one hollow guy?
Yeah. Noita.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, my prediction is still like that is that Rocky Marciano will become a male Claymore, and I will
Mailmore?
stick. Mailmore. I'll stick to the 1/8. It'll be Claire's blood is what I'm shooting for, and it'll be 1/8 reduced, and it'll be enough to give him a power buff, and at the same time be able to like go berserker mode, whatever the fuck they call it, without losing his sanity. And yeah, that's what I'm predicting. I also like Jessi's idea that I don't know, they didn't show it, so yeah, I think Elaine might still be alive, and I'm hanging on to the fact that maybe forgot her name already. Christina, Angelique.
Which one?
The main girl, the Claire's fucking
Claire?
No, the other girl, the other main girl.
No, because
Christine.
Priscilla.
No, the fucking head.
Teresa.
Teresa. White girl names, dude. Sorry. Teresa.
Yeah,
Mother
definitely not.
Teresa, famous white girl.
Definitely not Claire, because you just made me forget his name, Rocky. I almost called him Raphael. Because he's saying that Rocky will suck
Claire's
Claire's blood.
It's gonna be the blood, but no. So like I said, I still think that Elaine might still be alive. I also still hold on to that Teresa might still be alive because they have her head, and I think I want to say that the organization wouldn't just abandon such a perfect specimen. Right, so I still holding on to the fact that not a naive or in denial, like no, she can't be dead. Like no, I think she might still be alive, and she might not be who we want her to be. She might come back as an enemy, or again lose all her memories, kind of concept. So this organization definitely seems evil to me. So I wouldn't put
So
them past
basically,
that.
they're keeping Big Boss's remains.
Pretty much, exactly. Yes, they have her head, and they're like, well, we have her brain, and we know
have
that
technology.
Yeah, we have the technology and infinite. This is the Patriots. They have infinite fucking funds, dude. So yeah, that's what my money's at.
The philosopher's legacy.
Mhm.
That's what you came for, isn't it? It's hidden down in my basement. This is the combination to the safe. That's what you came for, wasn't it? It's the most ridiculous torture scene I've ever seen in a video game. Like, you're the one giving him the information.
Fine, I will tell you.
Yeah.
You've twisted my arm.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that was me, you.
Yeah. I'm twisting my own arm here.
I kind of think Elena is gonna die, and Claire's gonna find out, and she's gonna go berserk.
Okay.
Berserk mode.
How's she gonna find out her arm's gonna die too?
Well, there was already that moment where she her arm
Something
freaked
happened,
out,
yeah.
and she's like, oh, Elena, and had that thing happen right after what's her name appeared, So I think she's gonna.
Yeah. Chris is right about that. Like it was like, did it twitch because the body died?
Thank you, because it actually happened.
Mm-hmm.
It was like that Obi-Wan moment in the first Star Wars where suddenly I felt like a million voices cried out before suddenly being silenced. Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what she felt.
I kind of think she's gonna die, and after whatever's going on here, she's gonna go back and find out she died, and who knows? Maybe she'll take her blood too.
Make her stronger.
Better, faster.
Yep, harder.
Okay. Well, interesting theories. I don't remember enough to say that you're right or wrong.
Nice.
But this checkpoint was pretty much what I call the Ophelia arc.
The Ophelia arc, yeah.
Yeah, the previous one was Teresa's. This one's Ophelia's. So yeah, any predictions on whose arc it's going to be next? New character again?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be the Rocky arc.
I was thinking Rocky as well, but if it is Rocky's arc, then it's gonna be like I told you, because he's going male morgue.
Male morgue.
If it's gonna be his arc, it's because of that. Because we already know what happened to him, but yeah.
I think we're going back to number 6, whatever her name is.
Rafaela. Oh, 6? No.
Helena.
Yeah.
I think that was her name. Helena. I keep forgetting her goddamn name.
Helena Troy.
Helen.
one-
It's just Helen. Okay.
Helen.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one who challenged Claire to see what she was made out of.
Oh right. Yeah. And I love. We kind of forgot. I love how like Claire just like laid face down all night in defeat. Like, just
Oh.
just face planted. It was just like, this is where I lay now.
We didn't even say that she challenged her or anything, and
Yeah, and then was like disappointed because Helen did see like something. She was like your aura was like nuts when I first saw you.
Yeah,
She said like I thought I encountered like the most powerful being ever, and then challenges her, and it was just like, yeah, I guess I was
You're
wrong.
poop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another part that's interesting is that like, why did Elaine let Ophelia live? Like, she's not dead, like she's wounded like you. It's like, why didn't you kill her though? Like, did she escape?
Yeah. It's not like yeah, she doesn't have any rules to follow. She's a deserter.
Yeah. So it's like, oh,
Oh yeah, interesting.
I think it was either that or she was just leaving it to where like this is your duty, like this is your job to your task to
I ain't
complete.
gonna finish. Yeah, what you started.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do your job for you because it's not gonna do any good, kind of thing.
Okay. Maybe. Yeah.
You know, like with Goku did Gohan in the Cell games.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, interesting theories and all that stuff. So the next checkpoint will be episode 20. So 15 through 20, another 6
Okay.
episodes. Yeah. That's all I have to say about that.
I'm gonna throw one last thing in here. If we said arcs or whatever, it might be a handler's arc. That's one that we haven't seen anything of yet. So we might find out who these handlers are, or how they came to be, or who maybe one of them in particular is, or the organization as a whole. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Every time you call them the organization, it makes me think of Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
The Organization 13.
They have a
You know, there's
website.
12
It's
of them.
claymores.org.
All right.
It's just staring at me. All right, episode 20 is the next checkpoint. Yeah, I'm excited because I barely remember much from this, but
Okay.
I just remember I really loved it, and I was like, damn, I need to watch this all the way through again. So this is like my way of forcing myself to watch, because I always like restart it, and then I get to like around this point, and then I forget, and then I'm like, god damn, I need to fucking continue, and then like hella months go by, and then I'm like, but wait, what happened? So
Yeah.
so yeah, mostly the first half is like ingrained in my brain now, and the rest of it is kind of like, what the fuck happened? So yeah, cool. I'm excited to also find out with the rest of you guys. And yeah, sound off in the comments or in reviews or whatever. Let us know if you're liking this series, if you ever even heard of it, because very few people that I mention it to are like, I've never heard of that before, and I'm like, cool. That means
It's a great
that means
pick.
I found something that not everybody's like, yeah, fucking Goku and Gohan and fucking
Chi-Chi.
yeah, Chi-Chi and Inuyasha and all
Bulma.
this other shit and all the
Inuyasha
others.
is from a different one.
I know Inuyasha's from the different one. I'm not making just a Dragon Ball reference.
Windscarn.
Sure, yeah, but yeah, okay, cool. Well, thank you guys so much for listening to PBNA, an anime podcast. I have been Noise,
I'm Jessi.
I am Riser.
And I'm Damn It, Chris.
and yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Oh wait. Oh, hold on. Almost forgot. We have a sign off.
Who the hell do you think
Yeah, but
we
we have to say
are?
it at the same
Oh,
time.
Oh,
It's never gonna happen.
great.
That it was
Last time I didn't even say it. This time I actually said it.
it was great. It was great me editing the last one. So we got to do it again, right? Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, and German didn't say anything. I know he didn't
I
because
started
his track.
and then I stopped.
Yeah, his track was like. and it just stopped.
Okay. What are we saying? Who the hell do you think we are?
Yes.
Or
But not as a
just
question.
who the hell do you think?
Okay,
Just
just who the hell do you think we are?
Just
Yes.
just who the hell do we think we are?
No, not just.
We're, well, I mean, he's making a relevant question.
We are saying, quote.
Are we saying who the hell do we think we are? Are we saying just who the hell do we think we are? Or are we just saying just who the
We
hell
are
do we
saying,
think we are?
quote. We are saying, quote. Just who the hell do you think we are?
Okay.
End quote.
Because that's what happened last time. I said just who, and you guys said who the hell, and so I stopped. I'm like, okay,
Really?
well,
Is
I'm
that
not on
we
the right
messed
one.
it up? Okay, so we messed it up.
Well, not
Okay.
like everyone did.
Okay.
Not we, but
'cause-
everyone did.
The royal we, because I was gonna say I am just who the hell do you think I am? But since we're a group, okay,
We, no,
just
yes, as yeah.
just who the hell do you think we are? Gotcha.
Because that's what they said in Gurren Lagann at one point.
Yeah.
Mhm,
A bunch of them said it together.
mhm.
And I can't remember where it was. There was a lot of flashing and giant robots fighting in galaxies and stuff. It was nuts.
Well, it was when Seymour was drilling all those holes in the ship and stuff, and he finally finished leveling up, and everyone was in there, and they were like, "Yeah." Yeah.
I need to watch that
Anyways.
again, man. I'm fucking that one. Like I said, that second half of Gurren Lagann was like, what? Like the time.
I
I
stopped watching
Yeah.
when Big Bro
feel like the
left.
time skip really fucked me up. Like I was
And
like, what? I
stupid
want to know what happened
Rosso.
between like in those 7 years. What the shit?
Stupid
Mhm.
Rosso.
You guys ready?
Yep.
In 3, 2, 1. Just
Just
who
who
the
the
hell
hell
do you
do you
think
think
we are? Fucking get out of here.
Sure.
Thank you so much for listening. To write in, send your emails to fans.pixelbenders@gmail.com. For text or voicemail, find us at 209-791-0995. Come join our Discord community and become part of our conversations. You can also find us on Twitch at ContraG1, at DammitChris, and at Noise1TTV. If you want to hear these recordings live or gain early access to episodes, support us on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Also, make sure to check out our other podcasts. All links can be found in the description below.